Hey yo, it's Christmas today. Well, it's the 24th. But guess what? Doesn't change anything. Doesn't mean I get to have a day off or something. Nah, man. No. I'm still here. Still same. Woke up at 5 a.m. doing my thing, chasing my dreams. And this is day 4 of the daily Christmas vlog. So welcome, guys. I know you guys cannot even see me, just my shadow basically. There are a little bit of snow around me. It snowed a little bit, like a tiny bit, and most of it already melted anyways, but still it looks nice. You guys gonna see me when I'm done with my run, most likely. So until then, peace out. Done and done. That was a great run. I ain't even gonna lie. And what's crazy is it didn't even feel like I run as much as I did. It felt like I run for maybe 20-30 minutes. And to be fair, I probably only ran for like 50 minutes anyways. But there are, days where it just doesn't feel like I run for too long. And that's probably because I talk to myself, either whispering or just in my head as a distraction, and I'm used to it. Even as a kid, I would talk to myself because I had no one to talk to, no friends, no one, so I would just start talking to myself, and it was quite fun actually. I'm not saying you have to be crazy and talk to yourself, but I don't think it's a bad thing to talk to yourself, especially if you do it as sort of like a motivator or like discipline, basically just telling yourself that let's go do it anyways. As expected, it's raining right now, so whatever tiny amount of snow is left will be gone in just a few hours. But it is what it is, I suppose. I was expecting no snow whatsoever, so at least there was some snow. It was a pathetic amount, but at least there was. For about 12 hours there was a little bit of snow. Whatever. I would have loved if it snowed properly, because I love the snow. The landscape looks beautiful with the white snow on it. I don't even care about snowball or none of that. For me, it's just the fact that it looks nice. It's so aesthetic. And also, it's been a year since I ran in snow, more proper snow, because even last year it wasn't like too good. Like, it was somehow better than this year's snow, but even last year was pathetic. The last time I remember that it snowed good was maybe when I was 13 and I'm 22, so it's been 11 years since it snowed like very good, like literally up to your ankle, and thick, big, white snow, not this pathetic charade, whatever this is. I mean, look at it. There's more spots in the snow than snow itself. But at least it snowed. I'm still grateful that it did. I just wish that it did more. And I'm not saying it's not going to snow more. According to the weather application, whatever, it will snow more. But come on, it's already December 25th. In many places it started snowing in January. No, well, January is next month. October, November, yeah. So in many places it started snowing like the end of November and start of December. This is the end of December. This is the last week of December and it just started snowing. Oh, man. It is what it is. And I'm going to go to the place just like yesterday. And today I will not, and I repeat, I will not climb down for another stone or whatever. And I have a feeling that the one that I climbed down yesterday for is still gonna be there. Because you know, my mom washed all my clothes that I was in yesterday, so I'm not gonna make her wash it again just so I can, you know, put my phone somewhere where it can be just, you know, standing there. So no, if it's not there, then it's not there. I don't care. I just start bringing my camera holder thingy. That's also good for a phone, but not in the way you might think. You have to like kind of modify it, like twist it with your hands so you can like put the phone in. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a tripod, but it's like a tiny. It's like this big, but it has 3 legs, and so you can move the legs around so the phone will be, you know, held by the legs. That's it basically. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'll see you guys when I'm there. And until then, peace out. And I mean, to be fair, for you guys, it's gonna be 1 second. I don't know when I'm saying my goodbyes. Okay. Alright, cool. So, well, I'm basically here. I'm very close. But today, I actually have something to talk about. Other than just, you know, coming up with things in my head as I go and trying to make sense of it. It's kind of hard to improvise when, you know, you're recording yourself. Because if you let the stress and the, what's the freaking word? Damn, I don't like when I forget words. Wow, give me a sec. The pressure, yeah, there we go. So if you let the pressure overcome you, then you're probably gonna fold, you know. So it's hard to make sense, make it make sense, something that you're trying to come up in your head in the first place. Damn. Well, as I expected, the rock or stone or whatever is still there, so that's great. I can put it down there. Seems like a better place for it. And now I can. Boom. And now I'm here. And so what I wanted to talk about is that today, either immediately after I leave from here, or I go home, take a shower, put on a nicer t-shirt, because obviously this is my running t-shirt that I have on me right now. You can't see it because, you know, I had this on, and the hoodie, you know, put on a nicer trouser or so, and my other shoe, and, you know, smell nicer. Depends, but I'll probably just go immediately after this. So, and I'm gonna go to the post office. That's what I was gonna say, because I've ordered something on the 9th or the 10th of December. It says in the email, I think it's the 10th, but I think I ordered it on the 9th, like on the 9th of December at night, but I got the email on the 10th, so I guess it recognizes it on the in their system as if I ordered it on the 10th or something. I don't know, but it's been 14 days And I mean, where I ordered it from is the USA. So, and it said it should take around 7 to 21 days to arrive. And I kept having updates on it, but it's been 6 days since I had any update whatsoever. And I did loads of research, and that doesn't necessarily mean the package has stopped coming to my way. It may mean that wherever they picked my package up next from the destination it was last seen, they just didn't do the barcode. They didn't scan the barcode, because apparently that's how it works. I get the update as soon as they scan the barcode, because then it gets into the system, and then I guess that's how I get it. So I guess they just didn't scan the barcode because it's not their responsibility. I don't know. I read a lot about it, a lot. And I also read that, depending on where I live, they might hold the package for an additional 10 to 14 days. Why? There is no reason to do that. Absolutely no reason to do that. None. Zero. But if they do that, then, well, I guess they will. It's not like I can do anything about it. Unless I somehow knew where the package was exactly, and I could travel there, and then I would just get it. But even then, that's probably not how it works anyways. So, just in case, because actually, another point to this, I got a message, an actual phone message. So, somehow, someone got my phone number. And the message said, basically, that my package has arrived to, to the post office in my city, my local post office, and the address wasn't properly wrote. And I know I know for a fact that I did not mess up the address. I know that is the current address I live. I know that for a fact. And it also said, click on this link immediately. So it's probably a scam, and it's been a couple of days, like 3-4 days, 2-3-4 days. And I was like, when I got the message, I don't really panic on things like this. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a few more days. If I don't get any updates whatsoever from USPS, then I'll just go to one of the post office and I'll just ask, because there's nothing that I can lose from just asking. I just go in there and I just ask them if, hey, did you happen to receive a package for me a few days ago? And if they say yes, and it's what I ordered, then I'm gonna be extremely happy and extremely pleased. I'm gonna be very happy, because I've been meaning to buy this for like 2 years, what I ordered. And now I was finally able to, I finally had enough money to buy it. And it wasn't even like loads of money. It was like $50, the $40 what I bought itself, and then obviously tax, and then the shipping cost is another $30-40. So that's ridiculous. But I guess this is what happens when you order from the USA. And my back is killing me, not gonna lie. I mean, it always does, ever since I worked in the freaking popcorn factory. And I only worked there for 6 days, 6 damn days. And that was 5 years ago. So just in 6 days, my back was messed up. Because, you had to be in a really awkward, really painful position for 8 hours. It was like, kind of like this. So this part of my back, this muscle, I guess it was pulled or something. And now it's been literally 4 or 5 years. No kidding. And it still hurts. But, I'm so used to it at this point that it doesn't bother me usually. But sometimes it still does, Anyways, if the package is not there somehow, then I'll just wait. I mean, that's literally all I can do. All I can do is just wait patiently. And on paper, it's not supposed to be here yet. Hence why I said it could take in between 7 and 21 days. And that's without the additional 10 to 14 days if they do decide to hold my package. So in worst case scenario, on paper, it should be here in another 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks, which is ridiculous, by the way, because then that means I waited 6-7 weeks for one singular package. But as long as even if it's gonna take another month, as long as it gets here without any damage whatsoever, and as long as it's not gonna be stolen or nothing, and no scratches, no whatever, like, I'm gonna be happy about it. Like, as long as it gets here in perfect condition, I'm gonna be very happy about it, even if it takes another 2, 3, 4 weeks. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say, truly. And this is the only thing that I feels like I could talk about. I mean, I could talk about the same things I talked about yesterday. But what's the point, Just stay disciplined, stay working hard, have faith, stay dedicated, keep finding purpose, keep finding the good in every bad as well. Because, there's always going to be something in a 24-hour day that you can smile about, that you can be not happy, but you can smile about it, You can be joyful. There's always going to be something. Even just the fact that you woke up, smile. The fact that you have food in your, fridge, smile. The fact that you have warm water, if that's how you shower. I do cold showers, but, the fact that you can eat, drink, live somewhere, not on the street, not in these cold weathers, not in the forest. Like, if you can be grateful for even the smallest things, which you should anyways, because a lot of people don't even have that. A lot of people live on the streets, they don't eat for days, weeks sometimes. They die of starvation or dehydration. So if you can be grateful for these kind of things, then trust me, you're gonna be a lot more joyful, because then you're gonna start appreciating life itself more. This looks pretty sick, to be honest. Let's do some pics. And yeah, by pics, I literally meant I'm just gonna pose like an idiot and then take screenshots of it, because I'm recording. And even though there is a camera button so I can also take pictures, but it doesn't have a timer while I'm recording. But this looks very cool, just at least from here when I'm looking at it. Just me standing here, the trees behind me, the tiny amount of snow. This video was already probably 30 minutes long already, again. And yesterday it was almost 40 minutes long. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about Christmas. Well, today is Christmas Eve, to be completely precise. And let me change the angle again. And since it's Christmas Eve, we get to have a day off, don't we? We get to just stay home, stay in our warm beds until 7, 8 a.m. We get to eat like shit. We get to be lazy, basically. Yeah? No. That doesn't mean you get to Whoa. Yes, that was my stuttering. Just because it's Christmas Eve or any sort of holiday doesn't mean that now you get to not do the things that you did before. Just the same way, when it was my birthday, when it was whatever, I still came out here, woke up at 4 or 5 a.m. and I still came out here, did my run, got home, cold shower, all that. Like I still did all these. I still trained. I'm not saying I do too much. I run very little compared to how much some people run. I run like 8 kilometers and that's it. And I could run probably 16 without stopping. And then, well, I could probably run a lot more than that if I put 101% of my mind to it. I could probably run like 20 kilometers, maybe even more. Who knows? If you put 100% to something, that literally means doing it until you physically cannot. So in my case, it would mean running until I literally pass out or until my legs give out and I literally just collapse to the ground. That's what it looks like to give 100%. That scared the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Yeah, but there's a train coming. Which is cool, I guess. And you're probably gonna be able to see it as well. So let's go. But you're probably not even gonna hear me. Let's just wait until this train goes. That's the slowest damn train I've ever seen in my life. That is actively moving. Okay, finally. Where was I? Yeah, so that's what it looks like to give 100%. You literally have to physically not be able to do it. And that's when you gave 100%. And even then, I would argue you have more in you, but you just cannot find the strength to find that more in you. Because even if your legs give out, you could still probably crawl. And I know that sounds stupid and dumb and ridiculous, but you could still crawl or just start to get up and walk. But like, you get my point. I'm not saying you have to run until you die, or I'm not saying you have to train to death, but just do some hard shit every day, And or if you're not gonna do the hard shit, at least start. Just start. Because once you start, it's just gonna be such an obsession. At least in my opinion. I mean, I cannot even imagine my day without running. And there have been days when I didn't run, and most of it was actually a justified reason why I didn't come. I still could have, but I chose not to, so I wouldn't harm my health. That's why I didn't come, because I had, long story short, I had at least second degree sunburn, and I didn't want to make it worse by sweating over it, by making it itch even more, and I just didn't want to do that. I could have, but I didn't want to. And what pisses me off, I keep seeing things move in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Are there like ghosts here in the freaking woods? Birds. That was Shane from The Walking Dead season 2, whatever. But I just repeatedly keep seeing things move for like a split second.
and then I just don't see them again. It's like a shadow. But for real though, even when I run and it's still dark, there was one time where I just looked back, and for a split second I saw like a shadow figure in the fucking woods. It's excuse me for swearing, but yeah, just crazy. You know, it was maybe my eyes were just playing a trick on me because it was dark and I was running and I was only looked at for like a second, or maybe I saw a ghost. Who knows? I guess I'll never know. Which doesn't really bother me, to be honest. As long as they don't bother me, I don't care if they just watch it. Like you know, if there are actually ghosts, as long as they don't fuck with me or with my family, I don't care. As long as they're just watching, let them watch. Who cares? I'm never gonna know, because I can't see them anyways. But you get my point, you know? I don't even know how I came to this topic. I don't even know why I'm necessarily making these videos. Other than it's fun, nice to talk, and I don't know, I'm just bored. And by making these videos, I stay out here even longer, giving even more time for my mother to be able to sleep, hopefully, since, you know, the last time she worked was on Wednesday, because it's winter break or whatever it is. I don't know, whatever it is. Obviously for her it's different. She has like a week maybe, but at least she gets to sleep 2-3 hours more, which is not too much, but it's something. So, you know, I would rather stay out here even if it's fucking freezing than to even give the chance of waking my mother up before she could hopefully get a nice rest, because she works so freaking hard, and you know, we've been through so much. I cannot even start like saying it, because there's been just so much shit that happened to us. Even if I had 5 or 10 hands, I don't think I could list everything that happened to us, especially to my mom. But the point is, you know, if she can get a nice rest, then it's completely worth it for me to just stay out here. And first, I like the cold. Second, I'm not a pussy. And third, I'm a man. So it's almost like I kind of have to do it, because it makes my mother's life a little bit, just a tiny bit better. Because, you know, if she gets more sleep, she gets more rest, then she's gonna be less sad and less angry and less stressful. So if she gets all that, then I'm perfectly fine staying out here in the cold, just 1 or 2 hours more, and I get to make these dumbass videos that 10 people watches. But you know, for the people that actually watch these videos, and especially if you watch it till the very end, you are a G. So comment down below a Christmas tree. Actually, you know, comment a Santa emoji in the comments if you are still watching. Damn, because these videos are genuinely boring. I'm just walking around and talking about nonsense, and there are still people clicking on it and watching it. But I like making these, so you know, why not? It's been some time since I uploaded a short, to be honest, so I'm not staying consistent with that, or I haven't been consistent with shorts for like a week now, maybe a couple of days at least, like 4 or 5 days. I still cannot decide if it's raining or if it's like, I think it's snowing and raining at the same time. I don't know, but it's weird. Because it feels like it's raining, but it kind of looks like it's snowing. So I don't know. That's why I don't know which way it is. Because like I said, it feels like it's raining, but it looks like it's snowing. There's a tent right there in the middle of the woods, and it's always there. And I don't know if there's someone in there, or if there's no one in there, or maybe there's a dead body in there. I don't know. My imagination is running wild with these kind of things. But there's just a random tent in right there. I can see it. And the thought of it's kind of creepy. It's cool, but it's kind of creepy. Well, I really don't have anything left to say, so I'm just gonna go, to be honest.
And my phone is getting soaked very slowly. So, thank you for watching this boring ass video. God bless you. And like I said, just keep working hard. And do the things that you don't want to do, but you're supposed to do. So, going to the gym, training hard, eating right. And, of course, Merry Christmas to you guys. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. And just, I don't know. Spend more time with your family. You know? Because one day you're gonna die. And one day you'll never see your family again. And to be fair, this is gonna sound weird, but if you're lucky, they will die first. So you'll get to see them longer. Which I would argue is more selfish in a way, because if they die, like, you're never gonna see them again, yes, but they're never gonna see you either. But if I die, actually no, so if they die, I'm gonna have to live with that pain and guilt. But if they die, they gonna, no, I'm so dumb. Depends. Okay, let me rephrase all of it. Erase everything I just said, basically. If I died right now, my family, but especially my mom, would experience so much pain and so much guilt that it would be unfair for me to die. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm never going to commit suicide, because I'm never going to like cause that much pain to my mother. Never. That's a very beautiful bird right there. And anyways, why would you want to kill yourself? Life is fucking beautiful. Just because you're a wussfuss, a little pussy, that, you know, either was raised that way, or you just never knew how to become a man. And I'm not saying I'm a big, you know, bad man or whatever. Like, I still have days where I feel sad. I still have days where I feel like everything is hopeless, but I don't cry about it. Sometimes I shed 1 or 2 tears, but I don't actively cry about it, because crying is gonna solve absolutely nothing. You have to take actions and you have to start doing things. That's it. If your life is shit, good. Use it as a fuel to make your life better. You know, be more productive. Because trust me, if you're fat right now, and that's why you're sad and feeling depressed, not depressed, feeling depressed. And if you started going to the gym and you started losing the body fat and you got more muscular and all that, and you know, maybe you got a job that paid you well, then trust me, you most likely wouldn't be feeling depressed. Or if you still would, it would be a lot less. It would be, you know, so much less, because now you have less reasons to feel sad about. And guess what? One day you're gonna run out of excuses, you know. You don't have money for a gym, you don't have, you know, you're not motivated, you're broke, you're tired. Like, one day you're gonna run out of these excuses, and all you're gonna have is actions. And that's exactly what has happened to me. I literally used up all my excuses up until the point where I was like, you know what? I'm just being a bitch. I'm just being a big baby. Yes, my life has been hard and shit, and, you know, bullying for 10 years, and I'm not even gonna get into it, because I've had some very horrible things happen to me and my family. But the point I'm making is, even after all that, I never gave up. I mean, I'm still here. So that means I never gave up. There's been times where I thought I wanted to give up and just off myself, but I never actually did. Well, that's why I'm still here, obviously, making these videos. So what I'm saying is, if you want to be better in general, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever, start training, start going to the gym, get a job, start a side hustle or a side business, whatever, you know, start your own business, whatever it is that you do, stay consistent at it, keep working hard, have faith. These are so important, such important things. And if you don't do all that, then you have no right to complain about your life. And that's what I realized too. You know, I had no right to only complain. If you at least work hard towards your dreams, and if you chase your dreams every single day, no days off, 7 days a week, and if you do that, then maybe then you get to complain, because at least then you're doing something about your problems, and not only complaining. The same way, only hoping isn't gonna get you anywhere. If you just hope that, you know, this and that will happen, it's not going to happen. The only way it's gonna happen is if you make it happen. You know what I mean? You have to get up and do it. That's it. It's actually so simple to win in life, because there are so many people that they just don't want to put the work in. So it's actually so easy to win, because all you have to do is start. Because most people, and I literally mean most people nowadays, all they do is scroll on TikTok, watch YouTube videos, only watch Netflix, you know, they jerk off, they do all this dumb shit, they smoke weed, they party all the time. I'm not saying never drink again, but partying and smoking weed and, you know, beating your meat shouldn't be the only thing that you do. That should never be your main goal in life. You know, I would rather trade 5 or 10 years of my life right now chasing my dreams and then living after like a king for the rest of my life. So basically trading 5-10 years for the rest of your life living like a king, than to live what most people call fun for the next 5-10 years, 15, and then most likely become an alcoholic or a drug addict or homeless or jobless, or the worst of it all, everything in together. Like, that's what you're never gonna be. Like, if you just keep partying, you know, for numerous of years, eventually you'll be addicted to something. And since you weren't even strong enough to just go to the gym every day, trust me, you're not gonna be strong enough to go to rehab or stop drinking. So basically you're gonna have a fucked up life. And in some ways you completely deserve it, because you had 2 choices and you chose the wrong one. And I understand that sometimes we don't really know what the outcome is going to be of our choice until it already happened. But there are other times where you could know exactly. Times like someone hits you up, yo, you wanna go to the club? Nah man, I'm busy. And by busy you mean working hard, training, chasing your dreams, trying to, you know, make a business, something, working. That's what you mean. That's what you should mean when you say you're busy. Studying something new, learning something new. Okay, this video is gonna be like 50 minutes long. And also my phone is getting soaked, so peace out guys. I love you. And you know, all this is just tough love. I'm not saying this to you guys to make you feel bad, although that could also help you in life. Because if you can reflect on your life, on the bad things, then that's gonna start making you wanna do more. So just literally sit down, either in front of a mirror or just on your bed. No distractions, no phone, no PC, nothing. Just you and your thoughts. And just think about your life, what you're doing right now, and what your future would look like. Just reflect on your decisions that you made for 15-20 minutes. Reflect on them. And trust me, you're gonna feel so guilty that you're just gonna wanna start doing something. And once you start, it automatically basically gets easier. Well, not it doesn't necessarily get easier, but once you start, after like a week maybe, or at worst a month, you're most likely gonna get obsessed with that thing. Just like I did with running. I'm so obsessed with running right now. And I love it and I hate it. And I still do it every single day. So that's what I mean. But nonetheless, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. See you guys tomorrow. And if you watch this whole video, you are a real G. Peace.